Children, very good morning. In today's session, we are going to see one more equation, how to balance step by step. That is the reaction between calcium hydroxide and nitric acid to give calcium nitrate and water. So in the step 1, what is the step 1? We need to write the correct chemical equation with correct formula of the reactants and products. So here the reactants are calcium hydroxide and nitric acid. That gives rise to, our products are calcium nitrate plus water. Here we have two reactants and two products. This is 3 calcium nitrate CaNO3 taken twice. Okay, this is 3 plus H2O. So these are the two reactants. See children, these two are the reactants towards the LHS side. These two are the products. In the step 1, always remember children, we need to write the correct formula of the reactants and formulas. While writing the formula, if we do any mistake, the number of atoms or something, then it will be very difficult for us to balance the equation. Remember that the formula should be correct. Okay, and here one more thing is polyatomic ions are involved in these formulas. Polyatomic ions, suppose calcium hydroxide, if you see calcium hydroxide formula, CaOH taken twice. Here OH is inside the bracket. This total considered as a polyatomic ion and it should be taken as only one item. The portion which is present inside the bracket should be taken as one part. Okay, and we should not break the two elements present inside the bracket. This total we have to consider as one part only. Similarly, here also we have polyatomic anion. Here calcium nitrate formula CaNO3 taken twice. This NO3 is the nitrate ion which is kept inside the bracket, and we have outside 2, we have 2. That means 2 nitrate radicals are present here. In the calcium nitrate, 2 nitrate radicals are present, and this nitrate on the whole we have to consider it as only one part. Similarly, here OH radical, its name is hydroxide. Okay, so write the formulas with correct formulas, and in the step 2 we have to compare the number of atoms of each and every element. Step 2 is compare the number of atoms. Okay, so if we compare the number of atoms here, first of all towards the LHS side, that means towards the reactants side, here to here, which elements are present? Okay, we need to write here one by one which elements we are able to see. Here calcium is there, O is there, this means oxygen is there, hydrogen is there. Okay, calcium, oxygen, hydrogen. Hydrogen we have already written, so again no need to write here. Next nitrogen is there, this oxygen we have already written. Okay, like this we have to write it. And towards the RHS side also same elements are found here. So calcium, oxygen, hydrogen and nitrogen, same elements are found here. So write like this. Number of atoms also you need to write here. Towards the LHS side, how many calcium atoms are there? In this formula there is only one calcium atom. We have to consider it as only one because there is no subscript here. Wherever there is no subscript, we have to consider it as only one atom. Okay, calcium is only one here. And coming to oxygen, OH taken twice is there. So oxygen atoms 2. This 2 implies for both the elements present inside the bracket. 2 implies for both oxygen and hydrogen. This 2 implies for both the elements. So 2 oxygens and 2 hydrogens. Like that we have to count. 2 oxygens are there. In this formula there are 2 oxygens. And in this formula also we have to consider this formula and this formula. Both formulas we have to consider. In this formula there are 3 oxygens. No? So 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. Total number of oxygen atoms are 5 towards the left hand side. Then coming to hydrogens. In this formula OH taken twice is there. That means 2 hydrogens are there here. In this formula 2 hydrogens are there. In this formula there is 1 hydrogen. 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3 hydrogens are there. Next coming to nitrogens. Nitrogens, calcium hydroxide, there are no nitrogen atom here. In this nitrogen atom is there HNO3. So 3 is for oxygen, not for nitrogen. So there is no subscript for nitrogen, means we have to consider it as 1. This is the number of atoms of LHS side. It's total towards the LHS side. Then similarly write for the RHS side also. RHS side, how many calcium atoms are there? Here only 1. Then oxygen atoms, 3 to the 6. Always you have to multiply the 2 subscripts if the bracket is kept, and outside the bracket one more subscript is there, and here already one subscript is there, O3 is there, and NO3 is kept inside the bracket, and outside one more subscript is there too. So we have to multiply both the numbers. 3 into 2, 6. 3 into 2, 6 oxygens are there. Plus in this formula 1 oxygen is there here. No subscript means 1. No, so 6 plus 1 is equal to 7 oxygens. Next hydrogens. In this formula there are no hydrogens. In this formula there are 2 hydrogens. So 2 hydrogens. And nitrogens. Coming to nitrogens here. For nitrogen inside the bracket there is no subscript. Okay, outside the bracket 2 is there. So here we have to take as 2 nitrogen atoms. Okay, this. Like this we have to write. So towards the RHS side we have these many number of elements. See here, except calcium, no other element is balanced. Calcium 1, calcium 1. Okay, only calcium is balanced. In the third step, we need to write the suitable coefficients. After comparison, next we have to write the suitable coefficients in order to make all the elements equal on both sides. Okay. Simply what we will do here, first we go for the non-metallic element nitrogen. Here nitrogen, left hand side only one nitrogen atom is there, right hand side two nitrogens are there. Two nitrogens are there. So left hand side we need to increase the number of nitrogen atoms. For that we need to write where nitrogen is there in this formula, so we have to check. In this formula there is no nitrogen. CaOH taken twice is there in this formula. No nitrogen. In this formula nitrogen is there. So this whole formula, nitrogen is there in this formula only. So this whole formula we have to multiply with 2. Okay, with 2. I will write with the red pen. With 2 like this. This whole formula we should multiply with 2. We should not write 2 in between here or somewhere else. We should not write like that. Some children are writing like that. So you should not write like that. This formula, this whatever is the formula is there, HNO3, this whole formula we should not touch. We should not touch the formula. That formula should be like that only. We should not change the formula. Instead, this 2 should be written only towards the left hand side of that HNO3. Okay, towards the left hand side we have to write 2. So when we write 2 here, the nitrogen atoms number increases. Nitrogen atoms number increases. That is 2. It becomes 2. Here nitrogens are 2. Here also nitrogens 2. So it is balanced. Now next one is we will go for hydrogen atoms. So whenever we write 2 here, hydrogen atoms number also increases. This 2 is coefficient and which represents, it is applicable for all the elements present inside this formula. 2H, it is applicable for H, it is applicable for N, it is also applicable for oxygen, like that. So if you see the hydrogen atoms, here 2 hydrogens are there. In this formula there are 2 hydrogen atoms are there. In this formula there are 2 hydrogen atoms are there. In this formula also 2H. So 2 plus 2, 4 here. How many atoms are there? Hydrogen atoms are 4 here. 4 hydrogen atoms are there. Here only 2 hydrogen atoms are there, no? So simply what we will do, this whole formula H2O we need to multiply with 2. Okay? Like this, we need to multiply with 2. So now 2 into 2, 4. Here hydrogens are 4. That's why we kept here right hand side also, as there are already 2 hydrogen atoms, so we need to write the coefficient 2 here. Coefficient 2 should be multiplied with the subscript 2. So hence we will get 2 into 2, 4. Hydrogen atoms becomes 4. So hydrogens are also balanced. Now coming to oxygen atoms. When you write 2 here, oxygen atoms number also increases. Already in this formula, once you check in this formula how many oxygen atoms are there, OH taken twice is there. OH taken twice means this 2 is for oxygen also. So here 2 oxygen atoms in this formula. In this formula already there is 3 subscript for oxygen. There is a subscript 3 is there for oxygen and coefficient 2 we have written newly. So coefficient and subscript should be multiplied with each other. So 2 into 3 6. 2 into 3 6. Here already 2 is there. 2 plus 2 into 3 6. 2 plus 6 that is equal to 8. Oxygens became 8 towards the LH side. Now we'll count the number of oxygen atoms towards the RH side also. So in this formula 3 into 2. 6 oxygens are there. 3 into 2 why? Because here NO3 taken twice. O3. O3 is there and bracket 2 is there. So both subscripts are there, should multiply with each other. 3 into 2 6. And here 2 H2O. 2 H2O means 2 oxygens. This is for hydrogen as well as oxygen. So 2, 6 plus 2. In this formula 6 oxygens are there, in this formula 2 oxygens are there, in the middle plus sign is there. So we have to add them both. 6 plus 2 that is equal to 8. Now you check. This is the step number 2. We have to write the suitable coefficients. Here in the 2 places I have written the coefficients. This is one place, this is another place. Okay. And remember that you should not touch the formula which is present inside the bracket. Inside the, whatever the formula is there inside that, we should not touch that formula. Only we should write the coefficient in front of the left hand side of that formula only. Now step number 3. Step 3, we have to write the smallest possible whole number ratio. Smallest possible whole number ratio. Coefficients should be the smallest whole number ratio. What are the coefficients we have written here? Here, in this formula, towards the left hand side of this formula, there is no coefficient is written. So it is considered as 1. Okay. And in the second formula, we have written the coefficient 2 here. Okay. And product side, the first formula here, this is the first formula, there is no coefficient towards the left hand side here. No coefficient means it is taken as 1. And here, in this formula, last formula, here we have written newly 2 here. These are already this 1, 2, 1, and 2. Already these are the smallest possible whole number ratios. Coefficients are already in the smallest possible whole number ratios. Hence, we need not divide with any other highest common factor. Already they are in the smallest whole number ratios. Hence, we can write the equation like that only. So this is the step 3, and then after step 4. In the step 4, what we will do is verification. That is the most important step. Here I am writing step 4. Step 4 is the verification. Verification of number of atoms. Number of atoms of all elements. Once again, we are going to verify all the elements, their corresponding number of atoms, so whether they are equal on both sides or not, LHS side and RHS side. Once again, we have to verify after writing the coefficients. Okay, LHS side and RHS side. Calcium. After writing the coefficients, once again we have to verify. This is also most important step. Calcium, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Okay, here also same calcium, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Okay, calcium, how many are there in this formula? 1 calcium is there. RHS side in this formula 1 calcium is there. LHS side oxygens, 2 oxygens are there, and here 2 3 is 6 oxygens are there. 2 3 is 6 plus 2 here 8 oxygens are there. Oxygens here 3 2 is 6 plus 2 here H2O 2 H2O, so 2 oxygens, 3 2 is 6 plus 2 8 oxygens are there. Hydrogens here 2 are there. In this formula also 2 HNO3 means 2 hydrogens. 2 plus 2 4 hydrogens are there. In this formula there is no hydrogen, and in this formula 2 into 2. Subscript and coefficient should be multiplied with each other. Should not add them together. We should multiply with each other. 2 into 2 4. 4 hydrogens are there. Nitrogens in this formula there is no hydrogen. Here we have 2 nitrogens are there. 2 nitrogens. And here in this formula NO3 taken twice is there. Taken 2 times. So nitrogens are 2 in number. Here there is no nitrogen. In this formula there are 2 nitrogens. 1842.